Of all the privileges that exist in this world, none of which you may be a benefactor of, there
Feeling like it's me against the world, but I can give a f who my opponent is.
He drills it from deep.
I entered this game and I came here to change it. Big my belief, now they calling it dangerous. Taking a throne and I'm gonna maintain it. I gotta go down as just one of the greatest.
Takes flight. Going down. Clear the deck. Deck cleared.
Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics as they play against the Indiana Pacers. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, guys. Well, the Celtics are developing chemistry. Robert Williams says our older guys are keeping a great energy, preparing us before we even get on the court. When you've got your main players fired up and they're talking in your ear, you got to follow their lead. Kevin?
Veteran leadership. David, that's why we follow you. And you're a veteran on this crew. Great to have you with us. Thank you for the report. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The guard set will be Halliburton and Duarte. And there's Miles Turner. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 slot. And for Boston, Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Horford is out there with Williams, and it's Brown in at the 3 spot.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
High energy throw down that time by Halliburton, not wasting any time or motion.
Now White. Pass to Smart. Brown outside. Clock at 6. The kick out to Williams. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Duarte. The pass to Turner. Shoots the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
I really like it when Turner squares up from outside because he's got a sweet stroke, and because of his size, hard for defenders to get to the shot, and it also stretches the floor, which is good for his team.
Now here's Smart. Smart puts the pick in for Brown. The kick out to Williams. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. RJ passes to Halliburton. Turner looking around. Here's Mathurin. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Brown. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Here's Mathurin. No good on the 3.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And coming down the stretch here, Greg, a lot left to decide, especially for teams on the playoff bubble.
And Kevin, the play-in tournaments add another level of complexity. I'll say this, the league now has more teams fighting all the way to the end.
The Pacers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far tonight. Pass to Turner. Williams comes with the double team, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the East is stacking up. Taking a look at Boston. Right now, they've acquired the 2nd-best record in the conference. And, of course, the Pacers. They're much further down in the standings right now. And White kicks to Smart. Passes to Brown. From downtown, the rebound by Halliburton.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
Out to Turner. 3-pointer. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making
the play. And it's all knotted up.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Halliburton outside. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Turner with a screen on White. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Mathurin. Indiana again, turning it over. You better keep your hands up if you've been playing with these guys over the past month, because if you're open, they'll find you. Fifth best, Tyrese Halliburton.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
Now here's White. He had 15 points last outing. Brown. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
Halliburton passes towards A. Back to Halliburton. Shot to stop the run. No good on that one. Now Boston takes it the other way. Outplayed in a previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much.
For Boston, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Here's Mathurin. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Here's Brown. It's deflected.
And blocks really wasn't a stat that jumped out for Mathurin in college, but boy, he has great timing.
That one goes in.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Horford against Turner. There's the pass to Halliburton. They double him with Horford. No one near Turner as he lets it go. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. And it's Smart with the ball for the Celtics.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
Pass to Halliburton. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And White kicks to Brown. It's tipped.
Got to be impressed with Halliburton's defensive instincts there. I mean, able to come away with the rejection. You don't see guards do that a lot.
Indiana trailing here. This is it to Mathurin. It's good from long range. And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Hey, Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks. Shows you how special Turner's all around is.
Here's Horford after Indiana gets the 3. Back to White. And another miss by Boston.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Turner finds Halliburton. Back to Turner. Pass towards A. Fires the 3. And Indiana, another 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's White. He takes it in. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Pacers leading by 5. The pass towards A. A three-pointer, no good. Boston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Inside, there's Williams. Duarte grabs the board.
Putting up a goose egg bagel this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice. Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Horford with the screen on Halliburton. Smart against Halliburton. Smart misses.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
So the Pacers called timeout. Their first of the game. Mike Muscala is checked in for Boston. Richard comes in for White. And some changes here for the Pacers. Here's Nembhard. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Here's Brown. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Well, I like the fact that the energy that Brown plays with makes him a guy that does a good job getting to the line.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Here's Nembhard. Jackson, a screen on Smart. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Smart. It's good. This game is all even. Smart's got 5 now.
And, of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the three. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
Here's Nembhard. Pass to Hield. Jackson setting the pick here for Hield. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
Jackson hits both of them. Here's Smart. He's coming off a 16-point game against Sacramento. Passes it to Brown. Here's Pritchard. No good on the shot. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Pacers shooting 40% here in the early stages. Wasted no time on that one. And the Pacers lead by 5.
And this is how confident Hield is. Knows he's capable of torching the D off the catch.
Smart kicks to Horford. Pass to Brown. Horford with a screen on Hield. Here's Brown. Here's Horford. And the rejection by Jackson. Kept alive. Here's Brown. And finally, that one's good. He's got 10.
And Brown is just so physically imposing. I mean, especially inside where he usually gets whatever he wants.
And the pass to Smith. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Smart. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
Williams, he's checked in for Al Horford. Celtics trail by 4. Brown kicks to Smart. Here's Pritchard. No good on the triple. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Last time they met was in Indiana.
And the last time they faced this club was their big advantage.
Clearly, that was the overriding factor. Double-digit advantage on the board. They just pounded them inside.
6 on the shot clock. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Nembhard. That 3 off the mark.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
And here are the Pacers now after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Nembhard, the pass to Smith. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Dallas take a look at some of the numbers for Tyrese Haliburton. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first. Smith hits them both. Celtics trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Outside, Smart. Pass to Pritchard. On the wing, Brown. They get it back. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
.55 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Nembhard, guarded by Smart. By Hield, nobody around. A new 14 for Indiana. And Jackson gets it to go.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
And the Celtics shooting down around 24%. Obviously, they've struggled. Pass to Pritchard. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Smith. Hield against Brown. Hield can hit. For Indiana, they come into this one following a loss to Toronto.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
And that one drops for him.
Hey, Brown is very serious about his scoring. I mean, he's got the green light to fire up from just about anywhere out there, and he takes full advantage of it.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Pacers leading by a point. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Nesmith is out there with Tyrese Haliburton. And there's Miles Turner. And it's Brissett in at the power forward position.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Haliburton passes to Mathurin. Turner with the screen. Here's Mathurin. Light covering. The shot off that time. And there's the pass to Pritchard. Back to White. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Williams. From the arc. And And again, Boston with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That is his first foul of the game. Chris Duarte is checked in for the Pacers. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Now White following the three-point attempt by Miles Turner. White goes in. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. Turner passes Duarte. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. It's up a 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Celtics leading by 5. Pritchard passes to Hauser. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Pritchard. And it's off from three-point range. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Halliburton outside. The 10-footer. That's good on the jump shot. Halliburton's got his second basket.
Halliburton always relentless in attacking, making it tough for the defense to find a way to contain it.
And there's no question Miles Turner is one of the NBA's best shot blockers.
Kevin, he's led the league multiple times in block shots. And if you look at his per-game averages, man, very impressive. I think he's put himself in the conversation for one of the most prolific shot blockers of all time if he can sustain it for a few more years.
Now here's White. He's got 6. It's White on the wing. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Pass to Mathurin. And it's all evened up. Mathurin's got 6.
And we've seen Mathurin become a volume three-point shooter, which is understandable given these results.
Passes it to Muscala. Jacks up a 3. Duarte grabs the board. Duarte has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And stolen by White. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Hauser. Through Scala with the ball. To the middle. There's Williams. And it's sent back by Turner.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. You talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
The Pacers making a switch here. McConnell's checked in.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside. We can't get it going here.
Here's Pritchard. Got it. Good job in the low post. He's got 5. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Now the pass to Turner. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Great speed displayed that time by Tyrese Halliburton. Went right to the rack when he saw the gap in the defense.
Pass to Hauser. Back to White. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 7 rebounds in the game. Halliburton on the wing. Turner against Williams. Brissett passes to McConnell. Here's Brissett. Shot clock at 3. Great open look there. And it's a 4-point Pacer lead.
One of the things you love about Halliburton is his feel for and understanding of the game. He just has a sense of knowing where to be at the offensive end.
Now here's White. He has 6. Muscala finds White. They set the pick. From past the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. White's got 9.
The defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
It's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Al Horford, Grant Williams, Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart.
Turner for 3. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
Man, love how Turner reads the defense, sensing and seeing separation as the pass is coming his way. Man, calmly pulling up for the shot. Nice.
Now here's Smart. He has 5. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
Boston making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. Jackson, he's checked in for the Pacers. On offense, here are the Pacers. They're on a 15-5 run here. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Halliburton with it. Williams picks him up. Jackson misses. Celtics trail by 5. Here's Smart. It's rebounded by Indiana. Passes it to Halliburton and taken away by Brown. Outside, Horford. Halliburton against Brown. Stolen by Jackson. Turner passes to Jackson. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And they double up Brown. Stolen by Jackson. And a fast break now for the Pacers. The shot misses. Now Boston takes it the other way. They host the Spurs after this one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Brown the pass to Hauser. Buries the long-range jumper. Hauser's got 6.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
To the inside. Jackson kicks to McConnell. Turner with the screen for McConnell. Up and in on the lane. And the Pacers lead by 4.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Horford with the screen on McConnell. Smart passes to Horford. It's Brown on the wing. Horford sets a screen for Brown. Over Halliburton. Up again. And it's Horford with the extra effort.
Per usual, Big Al carving out outstanding position that helps him get to the ball before anybody else.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Good work defensively by Smart. Austin's gotten fond of that 3-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
And taking a look here at the numbers for Williams, how the second half of the season has shaped up for him. He's getting around 8 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
Explosive play by Hill, taking off and slamming that one down before the D could react.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
looking to give points away.
And talking again about the job they've done keeping their turnovers down. It's not that they play it safe, they play in control. And that's an important difference. Now here's White. He's got 9. Over in the corner, Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Derek White doing a nice job orchestrating the offense in the right direction there.
Indiana leading. Nembhard, the pass to Smith. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Horford. The Pacers have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. He misses the free throw.
Jalen Smith, 2 shots.
That one is no good.
And they've had their difficulties from the line here in the second. Could extend their lead if they just make some more free throws.
And so it's Indiana with it after the missed 3 from Derek White. And here is Nesmith. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Just 5 on the clock. Hield the pass to Jackson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Pacers lead by 4.
And they've repeatedly rolled inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
On the wing, Brown.
2 minutes remaining.
Brown throws it down.
Hey, I don't think there's any excuse for allowing Brown to get that deep. I mean, he's brilliant at throwing it down if the defense doesn't stop him.
Now here is Smith. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto. Such a wide open look. Nembhard's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Celtics shooting in the second quarter around 42%. 1:30 left in the first half. Brown feeling out a bit. Out to White for 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. White's got 9 points in the quarter.
And the three-pointers are starting to add up. That's his 3rd of the quarter, and it brings him to 4 on the game.
Hield from outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. Horford's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Brown. He nails it, and we're tied up. Brown's got 16.
I think that's where Brown is at his best, guys. He's a muscular athlete who loves finishing strong through contact.
Right wing. There's the 3. A nice shot by Nesmith.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
The Celtics shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Smart with the ball. He has 5. Williams, a screen on Hield. In the corner, Horford with it. Fires from deep. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Hield can't hit. For the 3. Doesn't go for him. That shot, no good. Tie game in Boston. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
Hey, folks, what a start for Jaylen Brown.
Look, I got to praise what he's doing, playing with power, dominant in the lane. Almost looks as good as how I did. Almost.
Very generous of you to heap that praise on him, big fella. And now let's talk about that first half. A look at the top performers from both teams so far.
These two have been great. Locking horns, you know, like those battering rams you see on the nature documentaries. No one has given an inch.
Wait, since when do you watch nature docs?
I am nature docs. The animals hear me.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And so White will bring it up for the Celtics. Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Williams is out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Horford at the 5 spot. That's the Boston 5.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college. And that scared some teams away, but boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
Now White following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. Back to Brown. 5 on the clock. The kick out to Williams for the lead. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Mathurin. Second chance effort. Rebound Boston.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Brown the pass to Williams. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 5th assist in this one.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Now, here's Halliburton. He's got 11. Brissett. Rebound by Williams.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 4 of 4 coming out of the break.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Here's Duarte. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Turner to the left side wing. The shot's good from Brissett. Brissett's got the game tied up here for Indiana.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
White looking around. Poke loose. Horford in the post. He's covered by Halliburton.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Here's Duarte. Back to Halliburton for the lead. And the 3 ball is good. And now a 3-point Indiana lead.
Halliburton, a really good knockdown shooter, which adds great value to this offense.
Screen coming.
White dishes to Brown. Out to White. Williams has a screen for White. To answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Here's Turner. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Boy, when Turner gets it rolling now, he can be a dominant scorer.
Outside, Smart. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And here's Brown outside. Connects from 3-point range. Brown's got 19 points.
Hey, guys, that's just outstanding confidence from Brown. I mean, getting up with the shot right away and giving the defense no time to react, that's impressive.
Pass to Halliburton. Here's Mathurin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 3rd assist on the night. Celtics trail by 5. Outside, White. Off target from outside. Indiana's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. And Turner kicks to Halliburton. Lets it go from 11. And too long on the shot.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Down low. He's against Turner. And with that shot, the Indiana lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Brown.
And very early on, Brown learned how to finish through contact, an essential skill for an NBA player to master.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
Now here's Turner. 16 points for him. They shoot again. Out left to the wing. Here's Brissett. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Halliburton against Smart. It's Brown on the wing. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Jalen Smith comes in for Miles Turner, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Duarte. Here's Mathurin. 9 points in the game so far. McConnell in the corner. Shot from 12. And good that time.
And that's a nice possession. Did a good job to get that open shot.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. Outside Williams. Wants to get it to Smart and does. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Smart's got 7.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Here's Halliburton. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. And now let's take a look at a very well-rounded group of players. Shooting guards who can rebound with the big boys. Second, Jaylen Brown.
Well, it's not easy to do what these players have done in that area, strictly because of positioning. I mean, typically a two-guard, you're not in tight when a shot goes up, so competing for rebounds is that much more difficult.
And that's why it takes that unique combination of agility and instincts to make your way onto that list. Those guys have a terrific balance of the physical and mental aspects of the game.
Halliburton outside. Back to McConnell. Launches it. Hands it from downtown. McConnell's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pacers.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's Williams. 5 points in the game. Another shot. Banked in off the glass. 7 points in the game.
And you know he's finishing when he gets that close. Count it.
Now McConnell. The pass to Halliburton. Here's Brissett. Williams with the steal. Outside, White. Pass to Williams. And here's Brown. And finished off by Brown.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Here's Halliburton following the bucket by the Celtics. And it's Smith missing. Outside, White. The dish to Horford. Back to White. This ball movement by Boston. For the tie. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. White's got it all tied up now for Boston.
You know, Horford is really good and selective at when he needs to be aggressive and when he needs to move the ball.
Timeout called the Pacers.
Here we go, Ray. Time to make some noise for Boston Gold. Entertainment.
Substitutions.
And top 10 in fewest turnovers per game. That just tells you this is a group that values taking care of the ball.
And being up there in the top 5 in opponent shooting percentage, that's strong defense. And it isn't because of 1 or 2 lockdown guys. It's the work they do as a unit. And so it's Indiana with it. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Now, here's McConnell. 7 points in the game. Hield can't hit.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Count that one.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here is Smith. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. He'll stop the run, and Hield gets it to go on the assist by Smith. Hield's got 8 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And the basket by Hauser.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Nembhard. A 3. And the Pacers another 3. As we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Passes it to Williams. Back to Smart. Rebound by Smith. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They lead by 1. Pass to Smith. Dishes it to Hield. Misses the 3. Austin's gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range here in quarter number 3. Smart against McConnell. Doubled by Smith. It's picked off. Here's Nesmith. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 5.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's Pritchard. He's got 5. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And he knocks down the first one. Muscala, he's checked in for Williams. And a change for the Pacers. Turner's checked in. Good on both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
The pass to Smith. 1:22 left to play in the 3rd. Smith sets the pick for Hield. Back to Smith. Just 3 to shoot. The shot from the low post is good. Smith's got 5 points so far. Celtics trail by 3. And here's Smart. 9 points in the game so far. And Muscala kicks to Smart. Here's Pritchard. Williams. That one good for 2. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
Showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact.
On the wing, Hield. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Turner's got his 5th assist in this one. Smart passes to Pritchard. Back to Smart. He kicks to Muscala. Pass to Pritchard. Williams trying to break free. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Pacers leading by 3. Turner passes to Hield. From deep 3-point range. That shot off. 3/4 of play in a close game here. The Pacers lead by 3. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. Let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the 4th quarter. We've got Buddy Hield, and it's Mathurin in at the 3. Hield outside. Takes a 3. No good there. The Celtics go the other way with it. Outside, White. Kicks it to Muscala. Pass to Hauser. Back to Muscala to tie it up. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got his 16th rebound on the night. A 3 ball. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Right, the pass to Hauser. Feeds to Williams. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Takes a step back. Hield outside. Looking to get it going. And he sinks the layup. Hield's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pacers. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Indiana.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out of transition.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Chris Duarte's checked in for Hield. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Olin. David.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. He said, if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Now, here's Brown, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Even though they're down, they are putting on a show with the free throw.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
The Pacers making a switch here. Halliburton's checked in, and Brown drops them both.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Duarte passes to Halliburton. Turner with a screen on White. Halliburton drives in. Taken away by Williams. And Williams with the clear path to the hoop. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Pacers leading by 6. Halliburton outside to the paint, and he slams it one-handed.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's White. Pass to Pritchard. White, a screen on Halliburton. Back to White. Shot clock at 5. And it's sent back by Turner. And they recover it. Pritchard gets the bucket.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Mathurin passes to Turner. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Robert Williams.
And, you know, because Turner is such a good free throw shooter for his position, defenses really can't send him to the line too often. He'll make them pay.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. White with it. And there's the pass to Pritchard. Back to White. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Indiana. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Monday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. Here's Brissett. Good on the three-point shot. Brissett's got 5 points in the quarter.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Miles Turner.
Plain and simple, his scoring is what made him our pick tonight. Even when the D's giving him all their attention, they just have not been able to contain him. If they backed off him for 1 second, he made a pay.
He's been their pulse tonight, the player who's guided them to the win, and it's a win they needed coming off a loss in their last one. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Brown outside. From outside the arc. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Pacers leading by 10. Halliburton outside. Here's Duarte. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Smart. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Smart. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Brown.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Halliburton. Passes Duarte. Here's Brissett. He's guarded by Williams. Count it, good. Brissett's got the lead up to 12 now for Indiana.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Smart goes in. The kick out to Williams. Down low. Back to Williams. Down low. Here's Duarte. Halliburton on the wing. Pass to Brissett. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Mathurin. And the Pacers another three.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
pick by Horford. Smart kicks to Horford. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. On offense, here are the Pacers. They're on a 19-7 run. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Down by 15. Brown outside. Goes up on the high post, and he gets the bucket. Brown's got 15 points in just the second half.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Halliburton against Smart, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Boston making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. Here's Mathurin. Halliburton outside. Shot clock at 6. Indiana again missing. Celtics trail by 13. Now Smart. Horford with a screen on Halliburton. Smart passes to Horford. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, it's clear that there's a comfort level down there for Horford. He's got a lot of shots he can go to and moves to go with him.
Here's Halliburton. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Horford. Following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. Brown, good.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Halliburton passes to Duarte. It's good. And the Pacers lead by 12.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Horford. Over in the corner, Brown. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
Now, here's Halliburton, and he comes up with the deuce.
And of the last 6 baskets,
it's 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Celtics Entertainment, let them hear it.
Celtics trail by 12. Brown kicks to Smart. Horford with the screen on Halliburton. Launches a 3, and there's Horford. That's good on the assist from Smart. Horford's got 5 points in the quarter.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit enough.
Here's Duarte. Tries it from 9. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Smart. Back to Horford. The kick out to Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul, third team foul.
And he can't get the first one.
Jaylen Brown at the line for 2.
And he's good on the second.
Boy, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
Outside Turner. Back to Halliburton. There's the pass to Mathurin. Here's the screen. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pass to Horford. Brown outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Reset. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. White, he's checked in for the Celtics. And Brown drops them both. Pacers leading by 8. Halliburton outside. Passes it to Mathurin. Here's Duarte. Pass to Halliburton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He can't get it to go.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make it.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And every miss finds its way to his hand. Well, what an impressive performance.
I tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Here's Brissett. 1:24 left in the game. Here's Halliburton. Out to Turner. All sorts of time. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Turner's got 7 now in this quarter. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And this just goes to show how much of a difference focus makes. Good win here for Indiana.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so, created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And by getting the hard-earned victory here this evening, they'll have snapped that 1-1 season series deadlock and finished 2 up, 1 down on the year against the Celtics.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Miles Turner.
Boy, I liked how he mixed it up on the glass. Wasn't afraid to get in there and do the dirty work. Showed some real grit and toughness tonight.
Turner with a screen on White. Goes up again. Nembhard's shot is good. And the Pacers lead by 12.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Now, here's McConnell. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road. They didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.